Wait for some people to come up in here before I start talking. Give me a couple cigarettes for my life. I should have made these before I started. Just wash my floors today. Get that straightened around. And I'll be able to take the trash out of my floor. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start doing this. Keep my overhead light off, and then use my two little lights over here on me when I'm doing my videos because it gives it a lot better lighting on my face and everything. Maybe I have to start doing like a little short before I go live and let people know like I was there for a while. Fucking cat, man, it sucks. Yeah, I don't have the money to take him to the vet. He's so old that it's almost like a waste of money. His health is failing. He stopped eating for a while, and then it was like, when I realized there was an issue with him not eating, it was almost too late, and I switched over to giving him canned cat food, and everything was alright. But then he gets like real picky about it after eating for like a week or so, and it's like I switched him over to Shiva, which is real expensive cat food, but yeah, he just won't stop meowing. He's 18 years old, and he's like skin and bones. Breaks my heart to hear him like meow and shit because I think he's like suffering, but I just don't. It's so expensive to put an animal to sleep, and I really have a hard time bringing myself to putting him to sleep because he still like wants attention, love, and purrs and everything. But he's just, you can just tell he's getting towards the end of his lifespan. I'm just hoping he passes away after it warms up a little bit, so I'll be able to bury him somewhere. Because right now the ground's so frozen, I don't even know how I would even bury him. I'd have to get a spud bar and a pickaxe and a shovel and all that shit to really get him. I'd have to get him a few feet down, or at least a couple feet. But I'm kind of doing a little live, let everybody know that I'm going out day after tomorrow and scope out a new location for my camping. I seen a spot on the map, and it's kind of on my way to one of my other spots I was going to. So I'm going to go out Monday and scope out this new location to see if it's going to be worthy of camping. If so, Tuesday night they'll be at a whole new spot. Shh. But you be quiet. Come here. Say, come here and be quiet. Poor cat. Yeah, I love animals, man, but I just can't stand hearing my cat suffer. Breaks my heart. I looked it up online, and it's weird. He'll go to his water bowl and just sit there and cower his water bowl and cower and cower. And even if I give him fresh water like nonstop, it's not doing the trick. He just continuously wants. He just keeps meowing and meowing. And they said when I looked it up that it might be issues with his kidney because he's peeing he's peeing a lot and drinking a lot. Then I went out and got different cat food for him yesterday, and he seems to like it. Now he don't want to eat his canned cat food or even his treats that he was bothering me every hour or so, which is cool with me. I was sick and tired of I was spending so much money on cat treats, man. It's like $20, $30 a month just on treats alone for these cats. I mean, that's just way too much. When he passes away, the savings of money on food and shit. It'll just, but the quietness of I'll have to take a little bit of time to get used to because my other cat, he's not real vocal, but he's a real like lover and he loves his brother. So I'm gonna have to get another cat pretty much as soon as my other one passes away. So my other one has a little brother and teach him the ropes and teach how somebody to play with because my cats are really playful. I learned that if you handle your cats when they're young and play with them a lot and just keep playing with them and playing with them, they just the instinct kicks in to just be a playful animal, a playful and loving animal. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a nice day and staying safe and staying warm. I'm ready to go out and get my camping on, but like I said, it's been so cold. It's been in like single digits, dipping down to like negatives in the night. I can't camp in that. It's just too cold. What up, NPC? George, everybody, welcome, welcome. Honestly, I don't follow sports too much. I didn't even know today was the Super Bowl until earlier. That's how much I follow sports. I don't have anybody that I hang out with that watches. I got a couple people I know that watch football, probably watching the game, but I don't even know who the fuck's playing. Never been big in the sports and shit. More in the outdoor activities, but just not really in the sports. Yeah, you have a nice day too, bro. Stay blessed and welcome, welcome, and have a good day and all that good shit. So, who here is familiar with my channel as being a camping channel? Seeing how many regulars are here, people that stop in from time to time. Appreciate all the love too, everybody. Shadow! Psh! Oh, my cat is just non-stop, non-stop. Even when I try to go to sleep, I can't sleep no more than an hour. Fucking gaming here for a while. I think I gamed for like 2 hours playing Visions of Mana. I think it's a role-playing game. It's a lot. It seems pretty cool. Get ready to play some Doom here in a minute. Get my Doom on. Fucking neighbors kept me up all night. They keep me up every fucking night. That's why I can't wait to get out and go camping Tuesday night. Get away, get some peace and quiet. But it's going to be weird camping in a whole new location that I'm not familiar with at all. I got to go out Monday and make sure there's somewhere I can have a fire and set up my little shelter area and not have to worry about somebody coming in and bother me in the middle of the night like a cop or a game warden or anything like that. I don't know whose property is. It's just a big splotch of woods that shows on the map, and on one end it's like businesses, and on the other end it's businesses, and on the front end it's a field, and I don't know what's on the back end of it, but it seems like it's going to be a pretty nice spot, at least about as big as what I usually go to over in my area that I normally camp at. Oh, I gotta get this cat out of my bathroom. Get out of the bathtub. Come on. Getting old. Stay out of the fucking bathtub. Get. Yeah, sorry, y'all. Freaking cat. Shut him out the bathroom. He's just sitting in the bathroom meowing to himself. I can't stand that when I'm fall asleep and dead asleep, and all of a sudden I get woke up by him in the bathtub meowing. It's like I think he wants water, but I don't. I mean, he's not even like really drinking a lot of it. Yeah, I hope it turns out to be a nice day. It says be up in the mid 40s, I think, Tuesday. That's perfect camping weather, but it's still going to dip down in the 20s at night, so I'll have to prepare for a little bit of a cool evening. Got to pay my bills Monday. Yeah, I'll be a little busy Monday. Got to go out to the BMV first thing, and then I got to go out to check this camping spot out, and then I have to go to Walmart to pay a bill, and then pay a bill on the way home. I'll be all good to go with all my bills done for the month. Just got paid not even a week ago. I'm already almost broke. Oh man, he's out there making a fucking mess in the kitchen. It's a water bowl. That cat will sit there in the water bowl and just splash and splash and splash. I have to. They're My cats. They eat out of a big ass dog food bowl container thing where it holds the bowls in a little area. Two little bowls side by side. One's water, one's food. And I had to use something like that because my other cat will knock a whole bowl of water over just for the hell of it. And then play in the water and stomp around. And I love my animals though. I don't know what I'd do without them. I don't even know what time the Super Bowl starts. It's probably pretty soon, I would think. Unless they have the Super Bowl towards evening. It's been so long since I watched the Super Bowl or anything like that. Trying to think who I would think would be in the Super Bowl. I would think somebody like the Patriots, and unless I thought maybe it was the Chargers and somebody else. But it's all good. Yeah, I gotta start driving again, man. I can't stand this not driving shit. I had a phone call and I had somebody that's interested in buying my vehicle that's totaled out. It'd be enough to maybe get myself into a little car or a nice little SUV or something like that that runs good. Don't need something that's mint condition because I ain't got the money for that. Yeah, I've had to earn everything in my life. I had one person give me a car, and that's it. My entire lifetime, it's the only time I had anybody to do anything nice for me. But yeah, I just decided to go live for a little bit and chill out, see what everybody's up to. I'll try to work on getting my subscriber count up, but I think it's gonna have to. I have to change my name of my channel to something camping related that would draw more attention because you're looking for juggalos, or my name is Juggalo4life247. If you're looking for something to do with juggalos, it's probably not going to have a whole lot to do with camping. So my channel doesn't get as much traffic as what it could get. I could do a lot of things to change my channel up a little bit and get it more get it more interesting, but I would have to change my name. I'd start acting like a clown to get people's attention because people's attention span is very short. Even in my videos, I know people only watch them for so long, and it's just like, so I try to keep it interesting. I mean, when I first started doing my camping channel, it was a lot more fresh, so everything was new, and I love camping over in that area. But man, I know that place like the back of my hand now, and know that it's just like I'm not the only person that knows about that place. I just can't believe the homeless encampment that was back there the whole time I was camping throughout the summer, and I never once saw anybody or heard anybody. And even in the middle of the night, you never heard anybody screaming or yelling or being stupid. Because I would have instantly wondered, like, where the hell is that coming from? But no, you never heard anybody. I know they had to be out there during the summertime because when I went out there, the last time I was out at my campsite that was over by them was back in the last week of June, or it was the beginning of July because I moved. I decided on the 4th of July I was going to go down by the river where it was nice and cool and I could have shoot up my fireworks and shit like that. So I moved down there. I left my shelter up. Figured I'd go back there, in a couple of weeks or a few weeks. I just never went back there, and I ended up going back like 6 months later. And I come walking up to the spot where my tarp and everything was, and everything was just gone. Even the broken chair was gone. I was like, wow, that's kind of fucked up. I thought somebody came and cleaned the area up, but nope. The homeless encampment. I found my broken chair there when I stumbled onto the place, and it's like, oh, that's where my tarps went. My chair went. It didn't mysteriously get cleaned up. It just somebody just stole it. Last time I was out there camping, I left my tarp. It was so cold I couldn't feel my fingers, and I was trying to undo the strings. And I just got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm done. Somebody can have this tarp. So somebody either took it, or with all the foot of snow that we got, yeah, it's probably crumbled to the ground. And once it warms up, I'll have to go back there and pick up the tarp and get rid of it. But I got a new tarp, so I'm all fired up about trying out my new tarp. It's a heavy duty tarp. It's a different color. It's not blue. I was gonna get a camouflage tarp, but them things were like $40 just for an 8x12. I think it was like an 8x10 or an 8x12 was like $40 just because it was camouflaged. That's just a lot of money. But I'm gonna try to change things up this summer too. Is instead of sleeping in a chair all night long and shit, which I sleep in a chair at home, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'm gonna get me a hammock instead of getting the one that had me all bunched up like a taco. I wanted to get one that's got a flat bottom because they have ones like that. They cost a little bit, but then I can stretch out on my back and I won't have to worry about my arms being jacked up because my shoulders were killing me when I tried that first hammock. I thought I would be in heaven. I mean, hell, I tried that and figured out later on when I want to go to bed, it'd just be like there's no pressure points because you're just hung up in the air. There's no like bars digging in. Like I have a cot and it's kind of portable and it's small to the ground. It's low to the ground, so it's like 4 inches, maybe 5, 6 inches off the ground. And I put it. You lay on that cot just alone. The bars that go across the bottoms to hold the cot up off the ground. You feel every bar digging into your side or your back. So I got a brand new air mattress I didn't even use last year. I just have a brand new one that it's for the top of that cot. If you use the cot with that air mattress, it's perfect. The only thing you got to worry about is holes because when I first started doing the camping channel, I had a yeah, ICP's been around for a long time, bro. They're still plugging out music. The gatherings are hotter now than they've ever been. There was thousands and thousands of people coming to the gatherings and shit. They got a hell of a following, bro. But they're just nothing like what they used to be. We all change as we get old, but yeah, ICP, they're nothing like what they used to be. I listen to most of their older shit. I got all their newer shit, but I just don't listen to it. It's nothing like they're trying to be so PC like most people are because they're worried about their image and their money. It's all about the pocketbook. Everybody's about money nowadays. They don't give a. There's no loyalty. There's no pride. There's no like dedication to anybody or anything. It's just everybody's all about that quick cash. And don't want to hurt people's feelings. I'm not out here trying to sugarcoat my image or what I do or say. I don't have to do that because if you don't like my content, don't watch it. As far as I'm concerned, shit. Not every content's out there meant for everybody. I stumble on YouTube lives all the time where it's like I can't believe what these people are doing or anybody's watching the shit. It's like it's all good. Happy Valentine's Day. That's it. What, February 14th? I think that's when Valentine's Day is. Okay, elevator. If you're a chick wishing me a happy Valentine's Day, that's one thing, but I'm not like, I don't swing both ways. Uno way for me. I want to get me a nice, beautiful female, settle down, and have some kids. I was hoping I'd stumble on some hippie chick where I go camping back in the woods and shit. And it's like I actually found one, but she wasn't interested in being in a relationship or even hanging out with anybody. She just wanted to. She had a little tent on top of some skids. I ran by it the one day and I thought it was freezing cold out. I didn't see no footprints, so I walked up to the tent and knocked on it, opened the door, and there's fucking three candles in there burning, but nobody's in there. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go. So I walk away and I'm like standing up, waiting on my ride, and the chick comes walking by me, and I was like, "Excuse me, is that your little tent over there?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I stopped by to make sure you were all right. It's so cold, and I didn't see no footprints, so I thought maybe somebody had passed away." Don't watch Tricolor R34. Never heard of it. Some live or something. Dude, there's so many lives out there that are just so fucked up and like. And then there's lives out there where people are just trying to be cool and their lives are full of trolls. There'll be hundreds of trolls all at once, just flooding, spamming content on their chats and shit. And it's like I'd rather not have like a shitload ton of subscribers and have everybody kind of be cool that's subscribe to my channel that have hundreds and hundreds of people that don't give a fuck about you and they just want to make your life a living hell. I keep it real. I don't sugarcoat anything. Like I say, I cuss a lot when I can't. I notice that. I try not to because I know there is younger people that watch my channel. But anytime I make a video, I put it's not for adult, or it's for adults only, not for kids. So I'm trying to be respectful and look out for people that maybe have some children that are watching it. They don't know what their kids are watching, or it's like a guy has a camping channel and it's just all squeaky clean. I don't know. I go out to camp and have fun and just get relaxed and get away from everything, and helps me center myself and focus on the important issues in life. And because some shit happens so fast, a lot of times it's hard to just sit down and ground yourself and realize what's important in your life that you need to focus on instead of all this trivial shit that really don't mean anything. Yeah, I want to go live for a little bit. I'm gonna go camping probably on Tuesday actually, and I will go live about 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to come by and hang out when I'm camping Tuesday night at 9 o'clock, I'll do a little short during the day and let everybody know that I'm going to be live and where I'm at. I'm kind of excited. I want to try somewhere new and exciting. I'm so comfortable where I stay now that I know nobody's gonna fuck with me, and it's just the comfort level is too high. I mean, I love my spots. I go out there. I'll always remember that place. That's where I plan on burying my cat. Is out there where I go camping. Sorry, y'all. I smoke my trees. The one thing I do is I don't even drink alcohol. I just smoke my bud, and that's about it. Once in a while, I might let loose and act a little crazy and have some fun, but it's nothing that's ever gonna affect me negatively or get me in trouble. So I like to keep to myself. It's like nowadays, I think it's a good idea to have a small circle of friends where instead of having, I mean, it's great having a shitload of friends. I had a lot of friends growing up. Where are they now? Where I don't know most of the people I grew up hanging out with or knew as a kid or young adult. I don't even talk to those people anymore. Like I said, I understand as you get older, you you have kids, you get into a relationship. You know, you're so busy with your work. It's hard to take time out of the day to hang out with your friends and shit. But I think it's important to have social bonds with people, and because I think we're a social species that likes to socialize. I should guess I'd put it like that. We're not meant to be just solitary, individuals where we don't go anywhere, do anything, or talk to anybody, or you can't even make eye contact with a stranger. Yeah, I was in between playing some games. I just started thinking about going out on Tuesday, and I figured I'd do a little bit of a live and let everybody know that I'll be back to my camping this week coming up. It's been about, I think this is my second or third week, probably close to a third week that I haven't camped. I think it's weird because last winter when I was camping out there, it'd be like maybe a few days where it was real cold, and then it'd go to the 30s, and I could go out camping and I'd go back and drop into the 20s. I go back out when it was like 30s again, and I was still able to go once a week. But this winter's been a little treacherous, especially this last little cold spurt we got where it's been single digits. And so there's a foot of snow on the ground right now. I shit you not, and that's some spots are even deeper. Just depends on how the wind blew snow drifts and shit like that. But yeah, I mean, we got all that snow. There was a foot of snow. You could trail in the dumpster just so you're not walking through a shitload of snow just to take the trash out. Word. I'm going camping Tuesday, bro. Supposed to get into the 40s. I'm going out to this new location on Monday to check it out. Make sure I can go there and bring all my shit. And then I think Tuesday morning I'm going to go out there about 7 o'clock because there's businesses that are at the one end where I get off at. I don't want anybody that they're in a business area working to see me going back in the woods. So this new spot I'm going to go check out Monday. So after I go pay this one bill, and hopefully it'll be somewhere I can go and somewhere new for Tuesday night. This snow, man, it's like a foot of snow on the ground. It's gonna be so hard to walk around in that shit. It's one thing I dread is the walking through a foot of snow. It's so hard. It makes everything you do like twice as hard. I just gotta make sure it's gonna be cool because I don't want to be like 1 or 2 in the morning and the cops show up and I'm like fuck because I'm gonna be screwed at that point. Person I could maybe get a ride from, she works and I can't bother her at 1 or 2 in the morning when she's got to be up at 4. So I'll try this new spot and go there. Yeah, it's still gonna be in the 20s room in the evening time. What's up, dat boy? Yeah, it's how it's been so cold. I wasn't gonna try that shit. It's been single digits and below zero and all that. It's the coldest winter it's been in a long fucking time here in Ohio. We don't usually normally get this much snow either. As a kid, I used to play in snow that was up to my waist as a kid, and that was normal. And so all of a sudden, we started getting less and less snow in Ohio, and then before you knew it, we really weren't getting anything. Hell, I remember some winters where you were lucky to see a few inches throughout the whole winter. So yeah, I wasn't expecting us to have the issues that we're having now. Still trying to get all the use of my pinky back. On the right hand, I've got the feeling of my pinky back, but on the left hand, I still can't feel my pinky. I got a brand new tarp. I can't wait to try this thing. It's not bright blue, or it's going to attract so much or stand out as much. It's gray, but it's not like bright blue like all my other tarps have been. Yeah, I was bored here sitting in jail playing some video games and shit. That's why I ain't nothing else to fucking do, man. I can't stand it when can't get out. I need to get away for a night anyways and get my head right because of fucking neighbors and fucking cats. You watching the Super Bowl? Dude, I want to smoke him if you got him. I didn't even know today was a Super Bowl until like went live. Somebody mentioned something about it, and I thought I saw something yesterday about the Super Bowl. Of course, my urn is. Well, I'm probably selling my truck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm probably selling my truck. I got a call. It was a couple days ago about asking if I'd be interested in selling it. And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to have nothing. But if it's something I ain't going to use and somebody else can use it and it'll help me get in a vehicle. So I told them between 2,000 to 2,500 and they sounded all excited at 2,000. So if I get $2,000, it'll help me get into a different vehicle. 2,000. I told them I'd like to get 2,500, but I felt like I was kind of pushing it. But the motor alone is worth 1,400. I don't know how much the training's worth, but it's got brand new tires and all kinds of. I just wanted to get another vehicle just like it, but my stepdad, he was like, "Man, I got to take the engine out of that. That's going to be an all-day affair." It's like every time I ask him to do anything, every time I tell my stepdad or he offers to help me out or something when it comes time to do it, he just puts us like it's such a burden. Even if I'm paying the fucking guy to do it, he'll still bitch the whole fucking time. Oh, fucking, that's why I don't buy fucking. It's just like I don't even want to. That's why every time I had problems with my vehicles, I either fixed it on my own or had somebody else help me. I didn't even ask my stepdad. He's a fucking mechanic. My stepdad's always been an asshole, so I didn't have a lot of problems with him when I was younger. But I will say this: my real dad wasn't there growing up at all. My stepdad put food on the table. He put clothes on our back. I mean, he did what he needed to do as like I guess a fatherly role. I mean, I guess getting into a relationship with somebody that has two kids and you're used to a single man or dating, single lifestyle where you got a girlfriend, that's it. Yeah, but then he got into the relationship with my mom and he didn't shy away because she had kids. I mean, so I got a lot of respect for him in that department. But as far as his, I don't know, he wasn't there for anything for me growing up outside of putting clothes on her back. We didn't go anywhere and do anything. I can't remember one time of us doing anything together like a father son. No, it'd be way more than 500. I'd have to get a donor vehicle, which is going to cost way more than $500 because I need a front end. If I really put a new front end on it, that means I have to pay somebody for that. You got to cut off the front end of my vehicle and take the motor out. All that bullshit. That's going to be more than a day long affair. Especially if you're cutting off the front end of the vehicle and then you got to put the other one on and make sure everything lines up perfectly. I just know there's a lot more work involved. Doesn't look like it from the outside as much as when you start looking at all the shit it damaged body or frame wise and shit. That's the big problem. It was all the damage to the frame. Well, it's got to be cut off. The frame is fucked from the front all the way to the front or the back of the tire. The whole front end is just the whole frame's completely pushed into the motor to the through the radiator to the motor. That's where the frame went all the way to. And lucky it didn't go through the motor. That just still pisses me off. I can't believe I did that, man. Wrecked that fucking nice vehicle. The only nice thing I ever fucking had outside of my Monte Carlo. Life's a bitch. I learned that the hard way. Life is a bitch. Now I watched shit online. I was watching a few YouTube videos, and what they had to do with the damage they had was the same shit that mine had. And the guy was actually had a body shop, so he showed from when he brought the vehicle in what all he had to do, and it's the same damage as what mine had. There's just no way to straighten out the frame. It's just it's too much, too fucked up. It is what it is. I love playing my fucking games. Oh fuck. Yeah, fuck it. I can get back to fucking playing my game. Yeah, we'll see. I ain't even holding my breath when it comes to people where they want as far as buying shit nowadays. Money's tight. People don't spend money like they used to. Most people spend money out of necessity. Gee, I'm struggling more now than I've ever had, like, struggling a long fucking time. This fucking food shit is killing me. It's probably gonna be a long time before I ever eat another steak. Been living on these fucking $7 DiGiorno pizzas. They're good, but at some point I'm gonna get burned out on them fucking things like I do everything else. I've been eating pizza like 3 days a week. My game pass is over. Expires today. Need to get a new subwoofer for my fucking house stereo. Alright, I'm gonna get off here and go play some games for a while and veg out. Same shit. Different day. But I'll probably see y'all when I go camping on Tuesday. Stop by to watch the live. I appreciate it. If you subbed, I appreciate that even more. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be Tuesday. And hope everybody has a blessed day. Stay safe, stay warm, and keep your ass out of trouble. Jail ain't no fun. Alright, y'all. See you next trip. Peace.